Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be firing up over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Not already following me on Instagram or X at the Cali Bear. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Fired up. I'm the main host, Mondo. Let's do this. Beautiful Sunday afternoon over here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It is very hot, but thankfully a little breeze is kind of coming alive in this afternoon. We're going to start our updates though at CityWalk. For today's video, we're going to start over here at CityWalk because Slice House will eventually make their way to CityWalk before Horror Nights. That's kind of the time period. We don't have an exact date, but that's what they put on their social media. I had a chance to check it out in Santa Clarita. They have a location out there. It was delicious, really good pizza, very pricey pizza. So that's why I was curious what the pricing would be here. But overall, I give it, I'm gonna go with like a 4 fire. It was pretty delicious. My baby Maxaroni, he really liked the pizza. We only got just a pepperoni. I'm really curious to try like hot honey or just kind of the more exotic versions of pizza that they got. There was a lot to choose from, We're still waiting on halal. They haven't said when that's gonna open. Halal, guys? We'll see, but very beautiful, very hot. Sunny day out here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's gonna be cool to have Slice House come to life over here at CityWalk. Also, I had a chance to take a look at Woody parking lot. That construction, it's vertical. There's walls, there's like supports and concrete being poured everywhere. It's pretty impressive how fast they're going. And at the same time, we really don't know what that's gonna be. I keep thinking it's an extension. That's my speculation, an extension of the parking structure. But why? You know, I guess the big question is the universal security bubble. That's what's being created. That's been the big speculation, which I'm cool with. I like that. You know, that's what we have at Downtown Disney. But oh, I'm excited. We're gonna do studio tour, Fast and Furious, talk some Horror Nights. I wonder if there's Terror Tram updates. We'll see. The Shoulder Interactive Aqualops has finally arrived at Universal Studios Hollywood. It actually says park exclusive. How cool is that? So this is the magnet to keep it on the shoulder, and what you do is you pet it on the top. Something like that. Pet, 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 pet. Oh. Maybe it's kind of more towards the back. Oh, yeah, so it's in this area. You're so cute. You're so cute. One more. I don't know how heavy this is. Sadly for Monstros Tres, the Ghost of Latin America, no announcement merch dropped. We only have Jason and Fallout. So even for the stained glass, I guess this is going to be an IP-based thing. Sadly. But look at this ginormous one they created. Wow. Where can I buy that one? This house has finally been announced over here at the Parisian Courtyard. Monstros Tres, the Ghost of Latin America. It's going to feature three women horror legends from Latin America. La Llorona is going to pretty much be the lead of it all. And El Muerte is making a return. So lots of goodness to come. Our first original. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh! Great Scott, how I couldn't breathe! My goodness, don't do that to him. You can breathe.
Talking Fast and Furious, let's get some updates. Let's get some coaster updates. Frankie, hi Bride. Over here at the middle of Monstros Tres, a lot of tarps have been covering whatever's been happening. Maybe it's been too hot. It has been really hot out here. Or there's a big secret coming. We'll see. For Monstros 3, do you think La Llorona will be the third act of that maze? Pretty much the big finale of it all? Or will it be one of the other two? I can't pronounce their names. I'm not even going to try in this video, but do you think does La Llorona start it off, or does she end the maze? Really curious. And, you know, one thing that's been kind of prevalent with these Parisian courtyard mazes, there's always an animatronic, some badass animatronic. I hope we get, like, that trend keeps going and we get a badass animatronic of something. Whoa. The pull through is like right here. Did it do this already, or is it about to do that? Oh my Lanta. We'll get a different angle at that. You can't see it too much from this side, but wow. All right. What is Fast and Furious looking like? So beautiful. Got some people working on electrical right here. Today is Sunday, so I don't expect too much work. Well, can't wait to get a closer view at everything on that side once we get on the studio tour. Ah, look at that. We're gonna start seeing these walls go up now. Damn, look at that. They went all the way here now. I hope they're see-through though, you know? So when you're on the studio tour, you can see the roller coaster passing by. It's gonna be epic. Super, super epic. All right, let's get the escalator views. I always like checking out Fast and Furious from the escalators. You get the best views at everything. This is where the queue is going to be. They've been doing a lot of work on the extended queue, which is that section. But we get that really good view at the pull through happening. Look at that. Epic. That's my first time seeing the vehicle over here. I think last time we were here, it was like in this area, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that is so cool. Unbelievable. You know, I keep trying to see if we could see anything in the queue, but it looks like there's stairs that just kind of take you up from this angle. Yeah, hard to see right now with the sun. I only see one ride vehicle from this angle. Let's see if the second one's out here too. Just want to showcase the whole track. And then the walls at the far end. Giant walls, honestly. Wow.
When on the escalators, please hold the hand.
Wow. They are working so hard on this retaining wall. Oh my Lanta. We're just seeing the side of the hill disappear. It's crazy. Very, very crazy. All right, let's talk about some Horror Night updates. Last time we were here, the sign on the right said Crescent Cove, 5 miles that way. But that is not the case. It's not Killer Clown reference or nothing. John did confirm on Twitter that it's just a reuse of a prop. You know, it will probably say Crystal Lake, I'm assuming. But Jason Universe facade is coming out beautiful. Beautiful. Some details coming through right there. Look at that. Yeah, that's a badass facade. It's really hard to make out what this end scene is looking like. It's just like the sun. The way the sun and the shadows are hitting right now. But that's the finale. And then far off in the distance, the unannounced original. Can't wait to get on the studio tour and get a good look at that closer. But if that is Scarecrow, I can't wait. I can't wait. It's looking beautiful. It's looking beautiful. Yeah, you see the tree vines and stuff. All right. Let's get a little lower and get a better look at Jason Universe. Also, too, shout out to Entertainment Connection. He pointed out on the back of that Jurassic World house, there's a window. I was asking around, I'm like, are we gonna have an outdoor scene or something in that area? Everybody keeps telling me no, so that's the rumored WWE house. I still don't know how WWE is gonna be weaved into that storyline over there at Jurassic World Extended for HHN, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll see if I can get a good look at that once we get on the studio tour in a little bit. Here we get a front look at Jason Universe. Man, that's looking badass. Honestly, I'm still kind of confused how it's a new Jason that we've never met before, but old nostalgic kills and however they're gonna pull that off, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be a lot of fun though. Dude, this retaining wall construction is insane. Wow. We're literally seeing this hillside just diminish. Even over there, look, they already got it down even further. Wow. Wild, wild, wild. I wonder if Jason Universe will be queued here or if this wall will be done by Horror Nights and the queue just chunks here, because you already know Jason Universe, 2 to 3 hour wait all the time. It's gonna be one of the most popular houses.
She certainly is a most fearsome creature.
She is over 55 feet long.
Ah, damn. Ah, damn. First row. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Ah! Wow! Oh. Oh. I am completely drenched. First row Jurassic World, nuts. Freaking nuts. The Dominus is sadly still not working, but honestly, 90% of the ride, it was all badass. Incredible. First row is like an experience that you wouldn't believe. So worth it. Especially how hot it is right now. Just want to showcase what's available at Jurassic Outfitters. Wow! Oh my gosh! Time for one of the best rides in the world, the studio tour.
Studio. We're actually an entire city. We're really Universal City Studios. When people think of the city of filmmaking, they think of Hollywood proper, but our founder, Carl Laemmle, literally founded Universal City to make movies 110 years ago. We're still doing the same thing, so keeping his dream alive today. 51. It's named after the fictional fire station from the TV show Emergency. And have you watched Chicago Fire? Yeah, they're also Fire Station 51. That's because now this has become a list. The show's creator and executive producer, Seth MacFarlane. I'll tell you what it's like filming out here on our lot.
Hi everyone, Seth MacFarlane here, and I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at my Peacock original event series, Ted. It's a prequel series set in 1993. That means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown
Maya Rudolph on Apple TV has been filming out here. So is Suits LA. We're there right now. I'm really excited about this. We're filming 2 brand new shows right now too. One is called The Paper. It's a spinoff of The Office. And the other is a re-adaptation of The Burbs, the kind of cult classic movie from 1989. Yeah, it's going to be a series on Peacock starring Keke Palmer. The really cool thing is they're filming on the exact same road where they filmed the original movie with Tom Hanks.
To your left are actually production offices.
Home to some of Hollywood's biggest filmmakers, including Mark Platt, one of the producers of our new live-action movie, How to Train a Dragon.
Everyone wave.
To one of our most iconic. We're going back to the future. Welcome to Courthouse Square, or as you probably know it, Hill Valley from the Back to the Future films. But believe it or not, even though this clock tower is no doubt iconic from Back to the Future, that was already an iconic set. That was also the courthouse from To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck.
Full of emotion. His eyes.
By the famed graffiti artist Tristan Eaton. He's the same one who just did the cover art for Kid Cudi's very first comic book, Moon Man.
And an instrumental part of the process of designing these murals was getting to go to the Universal Archive. Going there, I got to see those movie posters, all this stuff. I had an early affection for movie monsters. I was always fascinated by...
With a burlap sack over his face. Because they got so many complaints about how scary his makeup was, they ultimately decided the only way he was allowed to walk around on the back lot is that they put a bag over his head. Jeez. It's kind of wild to think, too, over 94 years after he created that look, we think of Frankenstein's monster, we immediately picture Jack Pierce's work. It's one of the most famous makeups ever. Unfortunately, he never won an Oscar for makeup design. Well, just because that category didn't exist at the Oscars when he was alive. So he never got an Oscar, but he does get a shout out on the studio tour. Go Jack Pierce! Yeah, see, that's just as good as an Oscar. Studio tour. Okay, everybody hold on real tight, remain calm, remain seated. That was a tiny trimmer. We get those all the time. Whoa. Okay, hold on really, really tight. This is a bigger trimmer than I thought it was going to be. I'm sure it's fine. No, no. No, right down the left. The roof is on fire. No, but for real, that back roof just caught
my services. Problem is, Mayor Vaughn doesn't seem to be believing that he's got a 25-foot, 3-ton, great white shark swimming in these waters. Now, he can hire me and be in business for the summer, or he can play it cheap. Let old Officer Georgie try to handle it. Poor Georgie. He doesn't know what he's in for.
That doesn't sound great. Wait a minute. I don't know what Quinn's talking about. Looks like George already caught the shark. He's hanging up on the right. Good job, George. He's probably already gone in for the day, but if he does pop up, let's all give George a big wave hello. Oh, there! Whoa. That's not George, that's Finn. That's a big Finn. George is still out there. All right. Oh, hey, buddy! I think you can get back and go. George, there's another shark. Okay. Somebody is inexplicably lined up on the pier. Did the shark just take part of the pier? Oh, yay! Okay, I'm looking out here. I don't see the shark anywhere. Just the shark out there? Oh, you know what? I bet all that fire just scared him off. Oh! Okay, maybe not. Jurassic World on the left.
Still nothing.
Keeping the dinosaur theme going. Next to him, we have some really fun cars from the movie The Flintstones. Okay, apparently Norman Bates is home. Hey Norman, where we're passing through, you can just ignore us. Oh, baby, he's got a knife. He's got a knife. Norman, where are you going? Hey, stay away from the trail. You guys back there, look out. Oh! Tour to the fictional Jupiter's Claim theme park from Jordan Peele's movie Nope. So now we're gonna attack the real theme park. On the way on the right, you'll see one of the largest freestanding backdrops in the entire world. It's called Falls Lake. The pit in front of it holds over 2.5 million gallons of water. It's where Norman Bates had Marion Crane's car in the movie Psycho. They actually built the backdrop for the sequel to Jaws, Jaws the Revenge, in 1987. Usually we'll paint it green, use green screen technology. For Jaws, they just painted these clouds onto the backdrop, moved the camera around so you can tell they're always the same. It doesn't have to be water though. The movie The Hulk pretty much built the whole village out here. Tom Hanks has used it for it brings us to the end of our tour. For over 110 years, Universal has been thoroughly understood the power of storytelling on the screen. The excitement going on behind the scenes can inspire. So we hope you... And the app will tell you what time the park's going to close. I think that's 9 p.m. this evening. On behalf of our amazing driver, Mike, myself, Elena, and all of us here at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Now that it's summer and it's so hot, this thing is providing a lot of shade. Like all this is shaded, all of this area. So thank you, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. I love the shade. What a day it's been over here at Universal. I've had a blast, even though it's hot as heck. That Jurassic World really made me feel a lot better. I'm still drenched. Shout out to our studio tour guide. She was incredible. Made the studio tour so much fun today. But I can't wait to be back. Hopefully we get more announcements in the coming weeks. And we're just going to keep track of all these facades and Fast and Furious. It's just been awesome. I love Universal. All right, everybody, smash that like button. We are firing it. Bam!